Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your read. This is going to be your monthly read for July 2025, all right? So we're going to break it down like the first half of the month and then the second half of the month. And what are the most important messages that want to come through, whether it comes through in work, love, life, or just a situation? You just never know. So we're going to take a look at and see what that is for you, okay? So what is going on for Aquarius? Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Likes, subscribes, and shares. Appreciate them all. If you're so inclined, smash that like button, guys. Let's dive in and take a look. First half of the month for July 2025 for Aquarius. What is it that we have on the first half of the month? Ooh, you got the lead card. And you get the Nine of Cups. So I know this is this is fantastic, guys. So for the first half of the month, what I'm getting here is there is new inspiration on a wish come true. Okay. You're taking leadership for an opportunity, and boy, is it paying off. You're moving forward. I feel this is either someone delivering a message to you or you delivering a message to someone. But whatever the case may be, if you're taking on this energy, is what I feel that you're doing, is that this is being able to move forward, being very curious and energetic, very witty. You are very inspired and very alert and extremely communicative, about what's happening. It's all about your vision of independence, okay? And I feel that you've gone through a major transformation here, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is your independence. It is really working on your stability and security and being in that luxury. And you have a vision for that, right? So I feel that this is you kind of looking at that vision. Now, you could be getting a message from a fire sign in some way regarding your independence and an opportunity, okay? So, for some of you, that could be the case. But this is quite beautiful here because the underlying energy says you are focused on a vision, you are moving forward, and you're being very strong with that sword in your hand, with that vision that you're keeping alive that brings balance to your independence, all right? It brings something to fruition because that's a 9 card, and that has to do with your stability and your security there. So I feel that you're taking the lead on a dream come true. So this is the lead card of the deck, the Morgan Greer deck, which I'm using. And then I get the 9 of Cups, which is all about your independence. And this is coming to fruition and satisfaction of your independence here. Whatever it is, you're being very satisfied in taking that leadership role and moving forward with new inspired energy, okay? So I feel that you perhaps have overcome something in some sort of way. I feel that you have transformed in something, and whatever it is there's some sort of success and a wish that is coming true, and this could be an offer or an opportunity. Whatever it is, I can just tell you, Aqua, it's you are very inspired to move forward because this is a spark of enthusiasm. This is confidence and new passion to move forward. Now you're taking the leadership on the choices that you have before you, and you're looking at them, kind of seeing which ones work best for you here, okay? Some of them which aren't good, some of them are a little clouded, but I feel that you kind of know which ones are better for you, and you're kind of weighing out the vision with your practicality. And with this 9 of Pentacles behind you on there, and moving forward diligently, I just feel that you've got that vision and practicality kind of balanced here to be able to choose the opportunity that's best for you, even though there's a lot of them that are there. All right. So this is a wish come true and success with that. So I'm going to tell you, in the month of July, there is success. There is some sort of recognition for what that you've overcome, what you've done, or something that it is that you're doing here. Okay. This is about having faith and moving forward. And it is a 6 card, which is all about self-confidence, progress, or victory over something. You got a victory and a wish come true over something, of a dream come true. You got the Empress energy as well. I mean, this is so beautiful to be able to get the wish come true and the Empress at the same time and the victory card, and all with this beautiful inspiration. And it all has to do with your independence. So the first half of the month, you could be birthing something new that you're bringing something to fruition. It could be to be closing out, or you're beginning it and you're super excited, and you see there's a sense of achievement and recognition here. This could be for a job. This could be, it emotionally makes you feel really, really good. Okay. 9 of Cups clarified. What is it that we get? Yeah, you're trusting, you're moving forward, and you are flying because you trust. And now you are sharing your inspiration. There could have been a compromise in a situation. You had to compromise with something, okay? So maybe you had to compromise yourself in terms of trusting the situation, but I feel that you're sharing your light. So whatever it is that you do, it is about sharing your light and your enthusiasm through this process. What do we get here for recognition? What is it that wants to come through for success and recognition? I'm just curious. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, this could be having authority over your emotions, and you have victory over that. So for some of you, that could very much well be the case. If you've been kind of struggling with kind of the emotions going up and down and up and down, and boy, we've all been there, right? But this is kind of taking looking at a bigger picture and not being so moved so easily in situations, and having greater authority over your emotions. Note your comments below, guys, if that kind of resonates with you there, okay? I'm going to pull a life card here. It's also being frustrated in feeling that you're not enough. You're letting go of the fear. You have overcome the lack of confidence, and you're moving forward with beautiful confidence. And I feel this is you, whether you are male or female, it doesn't even matter. This is feminine energy that's coming through that is, regardless of what sex that you are, but this is birthing something new. And if there is anyone that knows confidence, it's her, as well as the Queen of Wands. So she knows her value. And this is something that before you have greater authority over the emotions, stating that maybe perhaps I'm not enough. But you know that you are. And so now there's victory over this. There's victory over this, and the Empress energy coming through. So you recognize your value even more so in your emotions, how you communicate with yourself and the emotions that you feel, and you kind of catch yourself and realizing, that you are more than enough. And it just becomes even more clear to you in the first half of July. All right. Anything else that's going to be key for you here? What is it that we get? Yeah, you're surrendering that. You're surrendering here that you're stepping into your power of full light is what I'm getting. You're stepping into your power because your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. There's no more playing it small. You are focusing in on going with the flow, and that flow is bringing in answers that otherwise would have you struggling trying to get. So you're realizing, man, I can co-create with this universe here. And when I allow and I put myself in the position to do what I can, and then allow the energy to play out rather than trying to struggle and force it, my certain circumstance can be effortless. So you are surrendering into like that receiving mode, okay? And you're going with the flow rather than trying to control the river, okay? So this is what is coming through. And there's a sense of, well, gosh, I don't have to do this all myself. No, you don't, all right? You sometimes a part of the control is to release it, is knowing how to release it, Aqua. And so this is something that is coming through that is very, very big. You're not going to try to force the river. You are now kind of balancing things out in order to going with the flow and understanding, just like the waves of the ocean, they move forward and then they recede, right? They move forward and it recedes. And, so it's a new way of being and doing. And this is what I feel that is affecting you and making it open for great success. And boy, is it a lot easier. It's a lot more effortless for you too. So note your comments, guys, if you're realizing that. But that's what I get that's coming through for you here in the first half of the month. All right. Let's take a look at the second half of the month for July. And this could be in anything, right? It could affect your work life. It could affect so many situations around you. Okay. So let's take a look with another deck that I will use. And where do I have that? I'll use this one here. Let's use this one. And let's take a look at the second half of the month. What comes through in the second half of the month? This is beautiful. Wow, it's going to change everything. Okay, so what do we get for Aqua coming through? Second half of the month for July. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Chariot card, Cancer energy. We've got the King of Wands, which is fire. Okay. Three of Wands, more fire coming through here. Page of Swords, we've got some air energy coming through, and then the Fool card, which is, pretty much kind of like Aries energy. So the Hangman, second half of the month, you're seeing something from a different perspective. And there we go again with that King of Cups coming through. Now, this could be, you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That could be a case. And it has you manifesting what it is that you want. So for some of you, that could be the case, or you are seeing your authoritative emotions differently, and now you're manifesting what you want because of this course, because the way that you now navigate your emotions, knowing that you are, yes, there's one thing to say that, hey, I'm good enough, but when you really feel it in your body, mind, and soul, and in your bones, and every cell within your body, that's a bit different, okay? You can think it, but do you really wholesomely feel it? All right? And I feel that you've reached that point. Yes, I am worthy. All my body agrees within that. So the second, your underlying energy is manifesting because you have authority over your emotions. And now that you see things differently here. Okay. So, which is really, really beautiful. All right. And anything more that we get in your underlying energy that will be key? What is it that you're seeing something from a different perspective? Yeah, this, for some of you, it has to do with romance. It has to do with flirting and dating, and eliminating any sort of, there's a seduction coming through here. So it could be, in terms of like you are manifesting what you want and seeing things differently in how you date, and how you flirt, and different temptations that are coming towards you, whether or not to move forward or not. And when something looks like there's third party interference, it's kind of like, if that was something you've experienced before, that it brings something familiar, to kind of move and move in a different way, based upon what it is that you want, because everything wants every op wants something differently. Okay, so it's like you're not going to be caught up in any sort of kind of, there's no games here. It's kind of like it's moving beyond that, and over kind of moving forward and rebuilding the way that you look at love, or the way you see things, and you're rebuilding, and things are changing. Okay, so you have something that has happened repetitively has now shifted. So when you get offers coming in, emotional offers coming through, whether romantic or otherwise, this is about you having faith and moving forward on those that meet your vision. And you can kind of see that King of Wands is looking right over about the Chariot, taking action and moving forward on that which has his vision. Now, you could be dealing with an opportunity from a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well, or you could be thinking about moving forward on that. But I think unless it matches your vision, it's kind of something that's not going to move forward. So give me a card on this Four of Cups here coming through here. What do we get? Soulmate, a soul connection. This could be a partnership or an agreement. So, that wish come true in the previous spread could have to do romantic, or it could have to do with work. There's some sort of opportunity of some sort of partnership or agreement. Okay. I get soulmates. It's a soul connection. And I do get engagement ring, which could be a contract, or this could be moving forward in a relationship. And it has you thinking about how you want to move forward. So for some of you, it is romantic. I get soulmates and engagement ring coming through. So this is about having faith and moving forward and taking action. And I feel that you're thinking about some sort of opportunity. And there is a message that comes through, Page of Swords. So this is some sort of message that is very, again, coming out what you had in the previous spread, that this is focusing on clever, witty, moving forward on your new beginning. So this could be some sort of message. Let's see, the Page of Swords. What comes through? Look at rebuilding. This is about rebuilding something repetitive that had been happening, and no longer looking over your shoulder and no longer being kind of stabbed in the back. And this is you interested in conversing more. So you're having more conversations in text, phone calls, and things like that before you move. It's kind of like you get to know the situation better. You get more background information on the situation or that person before moving forward. So there's more text calls or emails or conversing more rather than moving forward first and then thinking about, oh, I should have maybe kind of talked a little bit more, got more information on that. It's kind of like that type of thing. Okay. So if it has to do with career and finances, guys, this talks about paperwork and contracts. It could be that you're taking a class. For some of you, it's writing a book. For some of you, it is, studying and using the book. This could be the book of law. This could be, maybe this is a getting more education, or this was a life education experience. For some of you, it does have to do with contracts and an opportunity for a new beginning and a contract. This could be, an upgrade in terms of your work life, a promotion where you learn as you go. Okay, and some of you, could be working the night shift and focusing on saving things. You're ending something so you could move forward on something new, and you're manifesting what it is that you want. You're manifesting the money that you want, and getting help, in a job, or getting some sort of financial assistance to reach your goals. You're manifesting money, okay? And that could be the case too, okay? You can be seduced by a job, like it could be one thing and then you kind of get into it and it's another. So it's like, do your research here, okay? So the second half of the month, what is the question that you need to ponder? Anything that's important that's going to be key for you? What do we got? What kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? Ooh, that is powerful. So what advice would you give to your younger self in this situation? All right. And this is something that is asking you to heed that in terms of moving forward, because you've got a brand new beginning that is coming out here. Okay. In this brand new beginning, anything more that is going to be important for you? It's a brand new beginning, and you're moving forward. You're rowing in the direction of calmness. And then I get the Ace of Cups. You've had an emotional awakening, guys. And now this is moving forward with love, using your intuition and spirituality. And you're using the Six of Swords, moving on to more calmness, all right, in a situation in your love life. And look at the Nine of Cups comes true towards your wish fulfillment. There is an opportunity towards your wish fulfillment. And this Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups brings in the Ten of Cups, which is long-term fulfillment. You have reached this point, Aqua. This new beginning is long-term happiness, not short-term Band-Aid approach to anything. Long-term happiness, emotional fulfillment. Boy, do you deserve it. Note your comments, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. But congratulations. This was a long time coming, and it's well deserved. So cheers to you. Okay? All right. Till next time, namaste.